What is up, guys? Silver Warrior here, and today I wanted to do something that I've seen a few other YouTubers try out, where they'll ask the community a question, and people will do like video responses to it. I've been seeing that going around a little bit lately, and I figured I could ask my own question for you guys, something that I thought would be very interesting to maybe discuss about one of your videos, and that is, what are your thoughts on the silver price manipulation? And when I say this, I mean like, how much do you think the prices are being manipulated? Who do you think is manipulating them? And then just, everything that you personally, believe about the whole price manipulation thing. Because while it is pretty evident that there's price manipulation going on, technically it's thought, we're supposed to think that it's not that is not happening. And since it's not really like kind of like a public thing for the government to talk about, we don't really have any stats on it or anything. So it's just kind of opinions, I guess you could say at this point. We have a theory, but a lot of people have different, exact speculations about what is really going on. Like some people might think the price is being manipulated by 100%. Other people might think that it's being manipulated by 10,000. You know what I mean? That's an example of something I'm saying. So I really want to hear what all you guys think about it, and I do hope to see some video responses to this. That would be great. And if you do respond, then let me know in the comment sections below, and I'll check it out and leave a comment with my thoughts on what you said. So, obviously I can't do this video and ask a question without answering it myself. So, for me, I think that definitely price manipulation is going on, and I do not exactly know what kind of figures are going on here, but if I had to say anything, I'd probably believe that silver has definitely been manipulated harder than gold because of the fact that silver is at least a semi-industrial metal. It does have precious applications as well as industrial ones. So it is very much still being used by the government to build their weapons and everything. So I do think that the price of silver is held down lower than the price of gold because of the fact that gold's less useful, other than hoarding it. So overall, I'd say gold probably is being manipulated by several 100%. I'd say silver might even be as high as 1,000%. Now, I do believe that silver does have a lot of potential for high prices, and I know I said ignore silver stacking extremists, and that's because just because you can recognize that silver should be 10 times more valuable doesn't mean that it ever will be in our current currency state, because who's ever going to break the manipulation? It's not going to break until an economic collapse happens, and then what do we have to value silver with, right? Because when that happens, we'll lose all our information, so a lot of people won't even know everything about silver, because not everyone can memorize it, and you have the fact that not being represented in terms of currency, so I think that's why you should ignore these extreme theories, because even if silver ever does become that valuable, it's only going to be in a crisis situation where you're not going to be looking to make a profit from it. So, a lot of people buy silver expecting it to be a get-rich-quick scheme, but I do think that silver still is being held down very much, and I think that we do oftentimes even get to see manipulation from how the prices will shoot up after some kind of big event happens in the world, and then what will happen is they'll be kind of like forced back down. You can tell that the government and central banking, everyone who's responsible, is trying to keep the prices below a certain point because they don't want to start a bubble. They don't want people to start jumping all over silver, and then enough people buy it where they can't hold it down anymore. So just something that to consider, I guess, from me, and I do hope to hear some good responses from you guys as well, like I said. And that is it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.